So now, see how many trials to come back, and still I'm not there. Mhm. So how do you find Ward's Island when you could not find City College even? How did I find City College? I knew one way to City College, the D train. Then somebody may have told me the B train goes there too, and the C train, maybe. They were making the North Academic Center and they were doing the North River Plant and they were doing the number 7 rails. So Miss Berlin said she would give me a good recommendation to go to Columbus. Not Columbus, Columbia University. Now G1 came and said you were accepted, but I don't know where. So somebody used my name and went to Columbia University, I guess. Right? Because Miss Berlin gave me a good recommendation and I applied. And I applied to City College too. And I had the nursing scholarship. So 3 people were using my name then, and me, the fourth person, right? Looks like that. So I drive to Ward's Island and I stop at a toll booth and asked them and they told me and somehow I found the place and then I would drive every day because I didn't know the way by rail and bus. I just knew how to get to City College. I would go to City College and go back home. And a few times people took me with their cars and that was a mistake. They only take you when they need you out of the way. They came specially for me that day and took me there. Then you don't see them back. But I went. Same thing happened at Hillcrest too. I would be having my lunch where I would, and some people came and pulled me to the corner. Then I was always stuck in the corner there. Then they wanted me to drop out. They wanted me to drop out of City College too. So Joe put me with Hamdat, not at all, but Hamdat. Hamdat was my first supervisor. Now Hamdat was an electrical engineer, but he was doing drawings for mechanical engineer and boiler installation. Is that a drawing we folded up? Or is it a multiplexer design of the RTU, the block diagram? Because we basically designed an RTU in-house, conceptually block diagram, because when you look at all their instrumentation engineering drawings, they are block diagrams. I don't know which one we did. So we had someone, myself and Hamda, we went to a good pump station, nice and clean one, off of College Point Boulevard in Queens, and they installed it in it, and they did it really quickly. So that was my first thing, exposure to an electrical installation, and that was my yardstick. So when there were delays and things like that, I didn't think they would get a good grade. If I wouldn't give them a bad grade, someone else will write the evaluation and give them a bad grade, right? So the contractor does a good job. You were handling the, I was handling the project. He got a bad evaluation, so he blames me because I'm comparing it to the telling me to the RTU installation off of College Point, which was exceptional, clean, quick. Never heard of a problem there. Now then, mhm, they moved me over to Atul. Atul and Mohammed became the engineers on that, and I became the clerk. And they'll be kissing me all day, talking to me, right? Their face is like 3 inches away from me, right? Is that what it is? Thanks,